Welcome, everybody, to episode 23, the divisional round of the Your Young podcast. We got Jared with us today. He's just going to bitch and moan like he usually does about everything.
He's watching the Duke-Syracuse game on his phone while
so
we're shooting.
We'll see how this goes.
Why are you staring at me?
It's like 2 minutes, whatever.
Okay, first off, we can start off with, because Kyle's going to bring it up, the Pats got whomped.
Yeah,
they played
did.
terrible.
That was awesome.
They got outcoached. They got outplayed on defense, outplayed on offense.
Hey, at least Mac Jones, right? At least he played well.
That was
psych. Never mind.
That was actually...
Mac Jones didn't play terrible. That pick was the most unbelievable.
I don't remember the
interception I think I've ever
stat.
seen.
I don't remember the stat completely, but I think it was the first game.
Yes. Oh, perfect. It was a
It
perfect
was the
game by the
first
Bills
game
offense.
since like 1980 that a team didn't punt and they scored a touchdown on every single drive except for the drive they
Josh
nailed.
Allen threw more touchdowns than incompletions. Like, how? 5 touchdowns, 4 incompletions.
I
They
thought
got
this-
roasted.
I thought this Pats defense was supposed to be like...
I mean,
I don't know. They just didn't.
They had a
show
couple
up.
of key players banged up, didn't they? Like Van Noy, Duggar.
Yeah, but like Van Noy hasn't been playing very
Van Noy.
well. I don't know.
I mean, let's call it what it is.
They got whopped.
Second half of the year, Mac Jones looked like shit.
Not the second half.
Oh, yeah, second
Like
half
the
and
last
playoff.
four or 5 weeks.
It looked like shit.
Whatever. All right. We got to get that out of the way. I just needed to.
I was going to bring it up at some point, so good
Exactly.
thing
That's why I
we
just
got
want
it
to
out
get
of
it
the
away
way.
now. We're not even going to recap it, really. We don't need to recap anything else.
Yeah, that was like last week, so.
Yeah. We'll go to the divisional round, obviously.
I like
Bengals
that
Titans.
flannel. That's a nice flannel.
It's like a sweatshirt.
Yeah, I know. I like it. Looks good on you. Oh, he's wearing shorts in 3-degree weather.
He's like,
It's a little chilly. But, continue.
Sorry.
first game of the slate, which is today, Saturday. Bengals, Titans. Titans are favored by 4. And the over-under is 48.
Was
Just move
3.5 this morning.
The spread?
I've had
Yeah.
the stance
And
that
move
the
to 4.
Bengals are going to boat race this team for 3 weeks.
You know,
I've had Bengals Chiefs
yeah.
for 5 weeks in the AFC Championship game, and I'm going to stand
I
by
don't
it.
like to give Jared a lot of credit because I think more times than not he's completely way off, but he has been saying that since like week 14.
Bengals
saying
Chiefs.
Bills,
They're the two best
Or
teams.
Bengals, Chiefs.
As a Steelers fan, I want to hate the Bengals so much, but I literally
That
can't.
offense
You
is
can't.
just unbelievable.
I literally can't
Their
hate that
offense is
team.
unbelievable.
Like, Joe Burrow might be the coolest dude on the planet.
Yeah, no, he is.
The way he...
He literally might be the coolest dude on the planet. He might be my new man crush.
I think the only he's been mine, as you can tell.
Like-
I think the only person in this world who hates Joe Burrow is Tim Carroll, and he hates him because of me.
yeah.
That's why. That's literally why. Dude bet the Raiders solely because he wanted to bet against Joe Burrow.
But we're skipping
It's okay,
the
Tim.
we're skipping the big facts here. Derrick Henry's back.
Yeah, but like
We don't know how much burn he's going to get.
they said he's on he's not on a snap count and everything. That's cool, but like there's difference between being in shape and being in football shape. And if you haven't gotten hit since week 8, how long ago was that? 3 months?
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be in football shape.
October. He didn't. He hasn't played since October.
Yeah, I don't know what the weather's going to be like today, but if it's cold and he gets hit, he's got a steel plate in his foot. That might help.
I just
but-
don't like. He's not in football shape. And I
Oh,
don't.
but the Titans still, they still came out top of the AFC. We're skipping over the fact that they still...
They played in a bad.
They played the
they played in a
28th
bad
overall
division.
stretch
They played a
schedule.
bad schedule.
That's
I
right.
don't think that they're that good.
I don't think it's going
They're
to...
frauds.
I don't know why it's still 4.5 in the Titans' favor. That doesn't make any sense to me.
It's because
Because everyone knows Derrick
They're
Henry's
4-4.
back, and I feel like everyone says, "Oh, Derrick Henry's back. The Bengals defense stinks. They won't be able to stop Derrick Henry."
the Bengals defense stinks. Where is this narrative coming from? That the defense
they were horrible last year. They got better this year.
like
This
they
year
have
pretty good.
They literally have
Trey
all-
Hendrickson's a prop.
They literally have one of the Chidobe Awuzie was one of the, or however you say his name, was one of the best.
Cheetah Bay Awuzie.
Okay, whatever. Was one of the was one of the best corners in football this year. They have the best safety in football.
I don't know.
And
the best safety in football, but he's up there. Jesse Bates is good, very good.
Okay, and then they have Trey Hendrickson off the edge, and who's the other guy off the edge?
I know who you're talking about. They have Jermaine Pratt, who made that big game-saving play against the Raiders.
Like
last
I don't
night.
understand where
yes.
this narrative that their defense is bad. Yeah, their linebackers are a little, but like
Their defense isn't bad.
They have Mike Hilton, who's a good slot corner.
Mike Hilton's the best slot corner in football.
He's one
That's
of
my
them.
boy.
He's up there.
Also, Ryan Tannehill in the playoffs. What do we really expect?
Also,
out
fun
of him?
fact: did you guys know that Zach Taylor, the Bengals head coach, coached Ryan Tannehill all 4 years of college and followed him to the NFL, was his offensive coordinator until 2015.
Oh,
So
the
no one knows
Dolphins?
Tannehill better than
The
Zach
Dolphins?
Taylor. Yeah, no one knows him better than Zach Taylor.
I don't think Tannehill throws for more than 200 yards today.
His over/under is 230. That should tell you something.
I don't think he throws for that.
I mean,
The only thing
I
that
think
tells
he
me
breaks
that
200.
that line tells me that
A.J. Brown.
they might just try to control
Julio?
tempo.
Julio Jones is no.
Julio Jones is a non-factor.
Julio Jones is like
No.
he might not be a top 40 receiver in the NFL anymore.
He's a non-factor this year. He's been
I'm sorry. He's just
I think
not.
it's just because of his
He lost-
size.
he lost-
Honestly,
he lost his it factor.
I take AJ Green over Julio Jones right now.
Really?
Well, AJ Brown's a problem.
AJ Green.
He said AJ.
I know. But that made me think that AJ Brown is a problem.
Yeah.
You know, especially
Yeah,
off
but
play,
they're gonna put-
especially off play action. That's the one good thing. Whether Derrick Henry's in football shape or not, you put him on the field, your play action game immediately gets a boost. You know,
Yeah.
you see Derrick Henry in the field, you're going to stack the box.
Well,
You know?
because he's 6'3",
Now you gotta-
200.
Right now, you got to run blitz. You got to
75
plug all the
75
gaps A through D, and now you got to single cover AJ Brown in the perimeter. So that opens up play action. And then if Julio Jones can at least be half of what he used to be, you know, you got those
Which
two
he
on
has
the edge.
been. He has been.
You got
all
those
season.
two on the edge with play action. Like that's the only thing that
Falling
scares
down.
me. That's the only thing that scares me. Is the play action.
I think it's going to be the last team that has the ball wins the game. I know they said boat. I know I said they were going to boat race them, but that's actually not going to happen. But I don't think either defense is going to stop either offense.
Well, that's why I think the
That's why I
over
love
is
the
going
over.
to get blown the hell out.
Over.
Like, I think-
Points,
That's my
I think
favorite
it's
play
going to be
today.
35 to
I think
30.
the Titans' defense is putrid, like so bad. Can you
It's
name a
horrible.
corner on the Titans?
No, I haven't been able to name a corner on them since Adoree
Oh, it's
Jackson.
Logan Ryan. No, not Logan Ryan.
Malcolm
Malcolm
Butler? No, yeah, he's gone.
Logan
Hey,
Ryan
I'm pretty
was.
sure-
Butler's hurt, isn't he?
Pretty sure Butler
Is he? I have no idea.
I mean, they have Kevin Byard, but like he's like their only guy, and Jefferson Simmons.
And the
Jeffrey
Bengals
Simmons,
wide
yeah.
receiving core is unbelievable.
Yeah, that's the thing that gives them fits, you know. But the only problem is like they're gonna have to get the ball out of Burrow's hands quick because this offensive line is still garbage.
It's not that bad anymore.
It's
I
horrible.
think Joe Mixon runs for
It is
80
horrible.
yards of a touchdown.
I think if Joe Mixon's gonna succeed, you got to run outside the tackles because
80
Simmons
yards
gonna
of a
plug
touchdown.
both A
That's
gaps.
my Joe Mixon
Titans
stat line.
line's pretty good.
It is. It's that's their strong point.
Yeah,
I would say on
I
defense
mean,
if
on
they have
defense,
one.
Yeah.
You know.
They don't really have much of a strong point.
I think my favorite play of the day though was the over.
I like the
It
over
opened
that
at
game,
47.
for
It's at 48 now. I got it at 47.5 this morning.
Well, actually, there's going to be no defense.
65% of the public took the under, and it's gone up.
Well, you know for a fact Mike Vrabel is going to send pressure at Joe Burrow the entire game.
You have to, and like I said, you have to get the ball out of his hands quick.
Yes.
You know,
Don't let him
Jamar
settle.
Chase
don't let Jamar Chase get down.
eating. He's gonna eat today if they get the ball out quick because that's where he. And he's gonna make plays in space.
Run after
and
catch.
It's gonna be.
That's a scary part too. Is the Bengals all three receivers are good after the catch.
Yes. Jamar Chase is unbelievable after
Yeah.
the catch. All right.
I think T Higgins has a big day.
All
too.
right, so -4, who are you taking?
I got Bengals +4. I also took Bengals on the money line.
I have Bengals money line. I don't want the points. You can keep them.
I also took Bengals money.
See, that scares me. Like,
I don't care.
I think every time all three of us have agreed on the show, I don't think we come close.
That's fair. Whatever.
Well,
Okay,
I'm not-
over 48, yes.
I'm not betting
yes.
against Joey Cool. Yeah, over. I hammered the over.
All right. 49ers, Packers, obviously in Green Bay.
Wait, before we move on, we got to pick a touchdown score for the game, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I already told you my Jeff Swain.
What?
Yep.
Really?
Titans
He
second
has
tight end.
he has outsnapped. He has gotten more snaps than Anthony Ferguson in 5 of the last 6 games. And I think
What the fuck?
Yeah, he walked in my house this morning and said that, and I just looked at him. I was like, bro,
Jeff Swain, that's my long shot. Honestly, if I'm taking like a realistic one though, Joe Mixon.
I think Joe Mixon didn't score last week. I
He
think
didn't. I had him last week in
he
a
has to
parlay
score
for
this
touchdown
week.
scores, and he screwed me.
Although he's -105, so I'm going to go with the value here. I had it last week. He only got 1 reception. I think T. Higgins scores +210.
I like T. Higgins.
+210. But you got to think, too, like, down in the red zone, you're going to in and out cover Jamar Chase, right? You're going to in and out cover him.
Well, I think the
There'll be
Bengals.
space
I
for
think
T.
Joe
Higgins.
Burrow throws for like 4 or 5 touchdowns today. I think the ball gets spread around.
I'm the only thing I'm worried about is that offensive line, man.
Yeah, but the quick. They'll just do quick passes. I think that Joe Mixon's going to have a lot of receiving yards.
Now that I think about it, yeah, I think so too. Now that I think about it, Joe Burrow touchdown.
that's
I
a
don't know.
lock.
I don't
That's
know.
fucking
No,
lock.
I'm saying like the rushing touchdown.
Ooh,
I don't know what the odds on that are. It's probably over 1,000. But think about it. You get down in the red zone, right? That defensive line, they're gonna get pressure on you, right? Why not just scramble up the middle?
I don't know
If they try to contain you, scramble up the middle. He's not a running quarterback, but
No.
he's big time player. He'll make the play.
Yeah.
Try boy.
We'll
Oh,
still,
boy.
we'll still,
Joey Cool.
49ers, Packers. Packers -5.5. With a 47. Is it 47.5 for the over/under?
47, right?
47. Just 47 flat.
I think it's 47 flat.
Temperature for the game when it starts, 13 degrees.
Oh.
Supposed to get down to like pretty low single digits.
I wouldn't touch this game with a 12-foot pole because I love the 49ers, but I can't bet against Aaron Rodgers. So
That's how I feel.
I would not touch this game with a 12-foot pole.
So what I did for this game
The
was
game was +6, I believe, to
Yeah.
start the week.
it was, and now it's down to 5.
Which
So what I did was
5.5.
I did Bengals money line, parlayed it with Niners alternate spread plus 10, so I get 2 possession.
I did that last week and it screwed me with the Patriots.
Yeah,
so
but I think the Niners are a little. I
think you should have went the other way. If anything.
Bengals point no.
No, I think you should have went Packers the other way.
Packers plus 10?
No, Packers
like minus 2.
Oh.
That is true, but the problem is, I honestly really like this Niners team. I think they match up so well against the Packers. Tell me I'm wrong.
Well, they do.
If Nick Bosa and Fred Warner play, I think they match up so well against the Packers. Only thing that scares me is, like we said before the show, Jimmy G has never thrown a ball in under 25-degree temperature. That scares me. But if hopefully Shanahan can find a way to get him to dink and dunk, right?
Which they're going to have to.
Right? You still have that run game.
I think Debo has an unbelievable game.
I believe, is Jair Alexander playing? I think he is. I think he's questionable.
Yeah, well, David Bakhtiari's back too, right?
Yeah,
he's
also
questionable.
scares me. I think
Bakhtiari's questionable.
Questionable in the playoff means you're playing.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, so they're both going to play. But I still think the Niners match up well. You know, I don't think they have a linebacker that can. Zadarius Smith is playing too, but I don't think they have a linebacker that can match up Kittle. You know, and I think did Trent Williams play last week?
Yeah.
I think he returned from injury last week. I don't know. I just like the Niners in this game. If Jimmy G can limit his turnovers, I like the Niners outright. But I don't, like you said, I don't want to bet against Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do it. I wouldn't touch this game.
You like the under though, right?
47.
It's cold out, but I don't think that matters. I think the game goes over. I think Deebo Samuel has himself a nice little. Because Deebo Samuel's going to line up wherever they want. He's going to line up as a running back, slot receiver out wide, and I think he's like my favorite dude in the NFL.
Well, he's unbelievable. He's a Swiss Army knife, basically.
Yeah.
I think they're going to use him as a decoy today. I bet. Because the Packers' game plan, they're going to come in.
Who?
Decoy to open up for Ayuk, open up for Kittle.
Well, Kittle's going to be open up anyway.
I think
Kittle's unbelievable.
Because I think now, like, the Packers and everybody are game planning, you know, like, oh, if you see Debo in the backfield, they're going to try to, you know, run outside zone with him, get him in space, use him as a decoy. You know, I wouldn't be surprised you see, like, a Debo Samuel, you know, outside zone and have him throw it today. You know?
Yeah.
Have him run, like, a toss, you know, toss it to him behind the line, have him throw it. I wouldn't be surprised to see a trick play like that. I don't know if he can throw, but...
Depends where the game's at.
Yeah,
like
if it's a close game.
If they need to.
All right. Who do you got for a touchdown?
Devontae Adams. I think he 100% scored a touchdown.
Yeah, that secondary stinks. For
Yeah, exactly.
Cold weather game.
Kittle, too. Like,
I
Kittle,
like
obviously.
I like Packers get the ball down at the 1 and A.J. Dillon punches it in.
I like that, too.
That's
A.J. Dillon's a house.
I think you could take either running back, either team starting running back. That's a touchdown.
I like A.J.
It's
Dillon.
cold as hell.
I'm going to go George Kittle
Cold as hell.
because, 1, Kittle gives you more value, and 2, like you said, cold weather game. Jimmy G's going to want to just catch it and throw it and get out of his hands.
Aaron Rodgers could rush in for one, like he usually does.
Yeah, he could.
That's fair.
I like Kittle, though.
I like Kittle, for sure. Both running backs. And Devontae Adams. Parlay all 4.
I don't know about that.
Parlay all 4.
You might as well just bet the over if you're going to parlay all 4 of them.
Parlay all 4. Oh, I'm going to bet the over.
I like the over in this game.
I like the over.
I would lean under, but...
Nope.
It really doesn't depend on the Packers.
Defense, just not that much.
It depends how the Niners offense can do, and how Jimmy G handles the cold weather. That's really what the over under
I think they'll be fine. I think we're overthinking that. I think they'll be perfectly fine.
Probably.
All right, so with the points, where are you at?
I already took Niners. I'm with Niners. I picked them to...
If I had to take a pick...
With 5.5.
I would take Niners plus 5.5, but I can't. I won't do it. So
I like Niners 5.5 as well, because I have them plus 6 in a parlay.
But yeah, I couldn't. I'm not going to touch that game.
I'm over 47. You're over 47, Kyle. You're under.
I like the under. I like the under 47 here.
Loser square bitch. Okay, Rams Bucks.
Roid rage.
What are you talking about?
Just says. Rams Bucks.
What's
Can
in the
I go
cup?
first?
What's in the cup?
It's empty now.
Can I go first?
Yes.
The Rams are going to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
They beat them already this year.
I know.
Can I say one thing before we continue? Whenever Jared is solely convinced on a play, it scares the living shit out of me.
No, listen.
It scares the living shit out of me. Like, I'm scared about the Chiefs and the Rams now.
Listen. This is the Devin White gets exposed as the most overrated linebacker in football game.
You're a clown.
Because that's what he is.
That's so false.
He is the worst corner in the NFL in coverage.
He's not a corner.
I mean, worst linebacker in the NFL in coverage. Tyler Higbee touchdown scorer.
He's a middle linebacker. He's more of a run stopper than he is.
Over in yards, Devin White stinks. He's not the best. He's not even the best linebacker on his own team. Okay? I'm done talking about it. Rams, to the house. Tyler Higbee, to the house. Meet me at the counter. It's money.
Do you want to go?
It's money.
I don't.
That's all I have to say about that game.
Okay, Kyle. Bucks are favored by 3 because Jared didn't let
Yes.
that get it.
Yes.
It's in Tampa, obviously.
Yep.
It could be played in Tom Brady's high school football field, and I'm taking the Rams.
Well, I mean, that'd be a home game for the Rams, actually, because he's from Southern California. Bitch. No,
There is no home game for the Rams, to be honest with you. They're
Yeah, right.
terrible fans.
That's fair.
Well, we relocate.
I don't hate it. I think the Rams probably should beat them.
I mean, I hate the Devin White take. Devin White's a
No, the
freak.
Devin White take is terrible.
He's a freak.
He's so
He's one of the main reasons they won the Super Bowl last year. Him, Shaq Barrett, and Antoine Winfield.
Say that again. Kyle said that safeties are the running back of the defense.
They are.
And I want to point out.
We literally had
I want to point out that of the 8 teams in the divisional round, the best defender on those teams,
They are.
4 of them are the safety.
No, they're not. The Bills. That's
Jordan
it.
Poyer.
The Bills. That's it. The
Jesse
Bills, that's it.
Bates.
The Bills. That's it.
Jordan
Trey
Poyer,
Hendrickson-
Jesse Bates,
Trey
Antoine
Hendrickson. Trey Hendrickson is the Bills.
Okay.
The Bengals' best defender.
All right.
He had 14 sacks, Jared.
Okay. Yep.
Jared thinks because of safety, who is the last line of defense, leads the team in tackles like they should. Thinks that just because he
didn't even lead the team in tackles.
Yeah, he was second. I know my stats, bro. Jesse Bates was second, but as a safety, you're gonna have a high amount of tackles.
Okay.
But regardless, Bucks secondary is garbage, and the Rams are going to throw the ball.
But
Matthew Stafford is going to have
No,
380
but
passes.
hold on. Before we get back to this game, I gotta defend my take here. So obviously, everyone knows about our argument, right, between the running back and offensive line debate when you're drafting.
Sure.
I'm offensive line. He's running back.
No, that's not what I said.
You said Najee's a generational talent. You had to pick him. Look how it
Yes.
worked out for the Steelers this year. Anyway.
But whoa. Timeout. But that doesn't. It's one guy.
If you drafted,
it's
Creed
one guy though.
If you drafted Creed Humphrey and kept James Conner, you're a playoff team.
They were a playoff team.
You're right. You're higher than the 7th seed.
No, they were bad, dude. It wasn't the run game. I mean, the run game was
Yeah, it
bad.
was.
But when your quarterback is incapable of doing anything,
Yeah. How do you help out your incapable quarterback, Jared? Your run game.
Man, you scored.
I know I got him. He's just definitely staring in my eyes.
Time
how I know I
out.
got him.
Timeout, though. But they knew this year going in they weren't going to win anything.
Why?
Let's be real.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why? You
'Cause
have
their
you have a very strong roster.
In what regard?
Coming into the season,
They didn't have the.
coming into the season, you had a consensus top 5 defense. You have weapons on the perimeter.
A consensus top 5 defenses.
Coming into
Is
the
a
season, they
bold
were.
take.
Coming into the season, they were.
Is a bold take when their best corner is Joe Hayden, who's a little old. I love Joe
Jared,
Hayden.
coming into the season, you told me they were a top 3 defense, and I agree with you. I thought they were too. Obviously, Steve Nelson and Mike Hilton were big losses, right? But you had Melvin Ingram, who was a bust. You signed him in the offseason.
And then he dominated against the Steelers in the
Yeah.
round. But time out. But you go into next year, you rebuild that offensive line in the draft next year,
Well,
and
now
honestly,
you have a quarterback problem.
I liked what I saw.
You have a quarterback problem now.
I think I want to see Derek Carr, if not Aaron Rodgers or Kenny Pickett.
I think Derek Carr fit the Steelers really well.
I think Derek Carr, you could put him on any team, and he makes the team better. Except for the
Disagree.
Chiefs, and except for
Well, I don't know about that.
and the Bills. Except for the Chiefs and the Bills, actually.
Anyway,
That's it.
getting back to the
Any other
original,
team
getting
makes
back
it
to the
better.
original
And the
conversation.
Bucks.
Jared wants the Jets to draft the safety from Notre Dame, Kyle Hamilton, with the 4th overall.
He's the best player in the draft.
While he's a stud, don't get me wrong. He's a stud.
He is, but I don't know the best player in the draft.
He's one of the only safeties that in the NFL, and he's not in the NFL yet. He'll be one of the only
Best player
safeties in the NFL as a single high safety that can go sideline to sideline. So I agree with him. He's a stud.
He's the best player in the draft.
However, I would
agree with his
prefer.
good play. I would
I would
know about
prefer
best player
with a
in the
top
draft.
5 pick, you don't take a safety. If Derek Stingley is healthy and they determine he's healthy, you need a number 1 corner. That's who I want. I'm not saying I want Evan Neal to tackle, right? I'm not saying I want that. I want Derek Stingley. We need to
How
work
did
on
we get
defense.
off into this tangent?
Yeah,
Anywho,
can you get off the Jets? The Jets are off in no man's land.
Well,
how did we get onto this tangent? But either
'Cause
way,
you told the camera about the safety I've argued.
Either way, Kyle Hamilton is the best player in the draft. I think.
I don't
What
know.
does that have to do with what we're talking about?
We're getting a little off tangent. But
You guys are, of course. Naturally.
Who cares? It's our show. We run it. We can do whatever we want. You know?
We'll move on.
No,
Move on.
Go ahead.
Kyle Hamilton's the best player in the draft. Enough said. Rams to the house, to the bank. Meet me at the counter.
Okay, now we're back on
Cash
the
it.
Rams game. You want to go?
Yeah, sure. I think the Rams win. I don't want the Rams to win, but I think they do.
Of course you don't, because you're a lover boy on
Patriots
the
fans.
Bucs.
With Tom Brady, of course.
You hated him earlier this year.
I still do hate him.
Like what?
But there's only so much hate I can have
Like
towards
what,
someone. I also hate the Rams and I hate Odell Beckham, and I don't want him to get a ring.
But I want Stafford.
Well, you gotta give
I
me
would
props.
love Matthew Stafford.
Everybody's got to give me props. I cashed Odell first touchdown last week.
Plus 900.
It was so sweet.
Jackass.
That's awesome.
That was so nice.
I
My
had-
boy.
I had-
I hate him, but that's my
Are you
boy.
gonna bet that today?
No.
I was so mad at you for that too. By the
Leonard
way,
Fournette.
dude
first
shits on
touchdown today.
Odell the whole season and then bets him to win, and he cashes. Of course.
Oh,
he does.
yeah. Dude,
Of course he cashes.
And it had no business cashing because they went down to the 3-yard line and just stalled. And then they threw up a prayer.
Threw up a jump ball. I mean, that was a good catch up by Odell. Odell does look okay.
I don't care. I still don't like him.
I hate him too. Piece of shit.
So I'm gonna go Rams plus 3.
See, now, I love the Rams money line.
I think the game is very close.
Yeah,
The 3 points matters.
I love the Rams money line. Their safety, Spencer Rapp, I think it's Spencer. He's out. Their best run blocking,
But they have your boy.
Eric Weddle.
Yeah.
37 out of retirement. Yeah. Yeah. That's how important safety is.
What do you mean that's how
That's how
important
important
it
safety
is?
is.
Watch them get
They're
destroyed.
still going to beat the Bucks with Eric Weddle back there.
Oh, so you are going to take them.
I'm going to take the Rams. It scares me that Andrew Whitworth is out because that takes out your whole run game.
Talk
on the
about
left
being
side.
old. He's old.
Yeah.
I think he's older than your
He's
father.
44. He's terrible at pass blocking, but in the run game he's very good. So that takes away the whole left side of the line. But the Bengals secondary is hurt. I think it's a big prove-it game for Stafford. I'm still going
It's
to go
a
Rams.
huge proving game.
I think Cam Akers being back, that dude is so versatile. I think that helps the offense. I go Rams.
Over under 48. So we're all on the Rams with the points there. But
I have Rams money line. I don't need.
I have Rams money line too.
I don't need.
I don't need the 3 points. I think they win outright.
I'm not willing to take that.
I think it's an underdog's divisional round, except for the game coming up.
Over, what was it?
48. I'm going over.
I'm going over too because there's always a chance that Stafford throws a pick six. And you got to
I would
think.
go over regardless.
You gotta
What does
think-
that mean? What the hell does that
I mean, he
mean?
does throw a lot of pick sixes.
He loves to throw pick sixes.
You got to think too. It's 2 pass-heavy offenses to stop the clock. You know they're gonna air the ball out. I go over.
Over.
I like the over too. Because I think Tom Brady in the playoffs is a problem. So
He's averaging like 35 points.
So we
at
just
home.
agreed across the board on that one. That's
Take the under.
take the under and take the
and
Buccaneers.
take the Bucks.
Last game, last but not least, I think this is going to be the highest scoring game in playoff history right here. Bills Chiefs minus 1.5.
Hates that take.
I know he does.
I think this game goes under the 54 points.
Minus 1.5 Chiefs, 54 points.
I think it's a 28-24 game.
I think it's like 42 to 35.
But I will say,
There's going to be very little defense in this game.
I will say,
Bills defense makes the difference.
No.
I'm going Bills.
oh my God, you
Very little defense,
you
just
fell
enough.
for it. I have seen not one tweet that says KC minus 2.5. It's all Bills
Yeah.
plus 2.5.
Everybody's on the
Bills
Bills.
money line.
I hate
Bills
the Bills.
this.
Don't get me
Bills
wrong.
that.
Everybody's
Josh
on the Bills.
Allen. I know everybody loves Josh Allen.
I
He's
hate
not.
Josh
He's
Allen.
not bad. I'm not
Right.
saying he's bad. He's a very good quarterback. But he is the most inconsistent quarterback in the NFL.
I agree. I told that to my dad
And
this morning.
and
He is.
and he just went out and threw
In
five.
the NFL.
Yes,
He's the most inconsistent quarterback.
he just went out. He just went out.
He
and
has been.
He just went out and threw more touchdowns than incompletions. I think he could throw 3 picks in this game
Because
and
look-
not be surprised.
And to Jared's point, look what he did against the Patriots this week. And then look what he did against the Jets in Week 18. Right? He only scored 20-something points against the Jets.
Or the
He looked
Giants.
horrible against the Jags.
I-
Right?
Good point.
He's very
Good point.
inconsistent.
Oh, we didn't do a touchdown score for the Rams game. I have Tyler Higbee.
Van Jefferson.
You love that guy.
I do. I love Van Jefferson.
Cooper
Love him.
Kupp.
It's gonna hit eventually.
Oh, you're a
Square.
square.
Or-
Jeez, Devontae Adams and the
Yeah.
Cooper Cup.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, I want to win money. Like, I don't
All right.
wanna win.
So
But
back,
you guys are you guys think, oh, it's a little bit more money when I win, but you're not going to hit it, okay?
All right, back to
I'm going to
this
win my
game.
bets.
back to this game. What game were we on?
We're on the
Chiefs, Bills. Bills, Chiefs. Everyone look at it.
Are we talking about the over/under, or are we talking about?
-1.5.
Well, I was
I'm
still
shit talking Josh Allen too.
Yeah, we're still talking about Josh Allen.
Okay, here's where there's a fine line, right, with Jared. I told Jared the other day, Tim said Josh Allen's better than Pat Mahomes. I said, one, no, he's not, right? I said, one, Tim, no, he's not. But I said, two, Jared, we got to stop acting like he's not right there. Like there's tier one, there's Mahomes, Brady, and Rodgers. Josh Allen is knocking on that door.
Ow.
He is. He's knocking on that door.
Oh, come on, dude.
He is.
Dude.
If he beats the Chiefs, I don't think he does, but if he beats the Chiefs, he might be in that tier.
Depends.
I'm telling you right now, if he beats the Chiefs, they're going to the Super Bowl. They're not losing to the Bengals. I'm sorry. Or the Titans. They're not losing either team.
Listen, Joey Burrow is a problem. Anyway, we're not on that game. The NFL, everyone's talking about defense and all this. Defense wins championships, and the Chiefs' defense isn't good enough. But the problem is, it's not fucking 1980. Sorry for the camera for the.
Ain't the damn Chicago.
It's not
Shoot,
1980.
show, we can swear we want.
It's not 1980. It's 2021, and an elite offense beats an elite defense every time. I don't care what anybody says.
Well, I mean, if you look at the Super Bowl last year, the Bucs won because of their defense.
Huh?
The Bucs won because of their defense.
Well, that's a completely different scenario.
It was last year.
Because the Chiefs' offense wasn't whole. They were without both tackles.
I agree. I'm just saying.
So, but an elite offense, in my opinion, beats out an elite defense. And do you trust in a close game in Arrowhead, Pat Mahomes or Josh Allen?
I trust Pat Mahomes more. But
I think this is a Pat Mahomes. You doubted me all year. FU game. He throws for 400 yards and 4 touchdowns.
I don't mind that take. But like I told you this morning, bro, this might be make or break for the Bills. They're gonna lose both coordinators, offense and defense. If you lose both coordinators, the Bills that in the NFL, losing both coordinators, that's a kick in the teeth. You're gonna lose both your coordinators to get head coaching jobs other places. It might be make or break for the Bills this year. But I'm gonna go Chiefs.
I don't know about make or break for the Bills this year. It's just gonna be like they're gonna stall out without.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm with Jared though. I'm going Chiefs. I think Josh Allen has yet to beat Pat Mahomes in a big game. I know he beat him in the regular season this year, but he's yet to beat him in a big game.
And it's not Week 5 anymore.
Pat Mahomes at home playoff games.
That Week 5 game.
Yeah, in home playoff games, Pat Mahomes is a different animal. I think Pat Mahomes turns up the dial. I think the Bills are slowly becoming square. Give me the Chiefs at home. Who am I to fade Pat Mahomes at home? Who am I to do that? Not me.
I don't like this game. I don't want to touch.
I mean, from a viewership point, this game is going to be the game of the year.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be unbelievable.
It should be the AFC Championship game. No offense to the Bengals. The Titans, all offense to them because they stink, but this should be the AFC Championship game.
I hate when he says that shit. Now the Titans are going to come out and win by 30.
Yeah,
they're going to dominate. They're going to dominate the Bengals.
I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like the game at all.
Mark Williams is disgusting. Sorry, side note. Duke's really good.
Dude's watching college basketball.
Yeah.
NFL
because it's in Arrowhead. I'm gonna have to go with the Chiefs.
If you want to take the Bills, don't let us.
No, because I don't think the Bills will actually win in Arrowhead. I think they could.
The game Week 5 was in Arrowhead, was it not?
Yeah.
I don't count.
But it's
can't
Week
count
5.
That.
It's Week 5.
Chiefs. That was when they were.
It's Week 5, and they didn't have Chris Jones.
I know. And Chris Jones is a huge impact on that defense. I agree.
All right, Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
And I like the under.
I like the over.
See,
I don't think the Bills score 20 points.
That's a bad
bold
take.
take.
That's a bad take.
Bold take.
I think we're looking at a 40-something to 30-something score here.
I like the under, but I only like the under because I think the number is so high to scare you off it. But if I'm just like,
I think we're looking at a 70
if
point
I'm just
total.
handicapping the game, I'm with you. I think, again, two offenses that are pass heavy. The clock's going to stop. They're going to air the ball out.
I don't know, man.
The only thing, though, I think is the Chiefs might take up clock because the Bills are just going to run too high safety the whole time. Pat Mahomes is not going to have those deep shots. He's going to have to think and dunk. Tyreek Hill, let him run. Travis Kelce, let him run. You know.
Our touchdown score. Ooh, I was going to say fucking Travis Kelce.
See, I don't like Travis Kelce to score this week because Matt Milano's usually.
Josh Allen has a rushing touchdown.
That's what I was going to say. Bingo.
Book it.
Bingo. That's what I was going to say. Oh no.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
That was my second one.
hate
That was my second one. I don't like this.
Darrell Williams is not going to play probably.
Right.
He didn't practice all week. Clyde Edwards-Helaire sneaks into the end zone.
Hopefully get down the goal line, yeah.
I think he could be passing. Maybe like a screen 20 yards out, something.
I'm not a big Clyde fan in the NFL, but I think he scores too. I mean, as far as touchdown scorer goes in this game, there's going to be.
I also see Pat Mahomes rushing for.
There's going to be someone that scores 2 touchdowns.
All right, looking forward, what's your Super Bowl? I want your Super Bowl teams and the score in the game.
Oh God.
My Super Bowl teams.
Oh God.
I'm going to go.
I'm gonna get them both wrong. I can tell you that right now.
I mean, I feel like everybody and their mother is picking Packers Chiefs. I think if the Rams can get by the Bucks, I think they beat the Packers. I'm going to go Rams. Rams Chiefs. Rams Chiefs. Chiefs win 28-24.
Rams Chiefs. Chiefs win 28-24.
I'm gonna go square. I got Chiefs Packers, and I love the passing of the torch mindset of this game because Pat Mahomes is Aaron Rodgers 2.0, but is going to be better.
You said this last year too, and you lost. You literally said the same thing last year. Passing the torch, Tom Brady to Pat. So the exact same shit last year.
But I got Chiefs Packers. Chiefs win 31-24.
I have a nice Chiefs Super Bowl future too.
I'm so glad I asked.
Like I said, I took the Rams, but I took the Rams with the points because I think that's a very close game. I think the Bucks still beat them, so I think the Bucks will beat the Packers or the 49ers. I like the Bucks in the Super Bowl. And we go with the Bengals too.
Oh.
Bucks Bengals Super Bowl.
So that means you think the Bengals can beat the Chiefs again or beat the Bills?
Yes.
You know they're going to have to travel to
Yes.
Arrowhead or to Orchard Park.
Yes.
I think Orchard Park is the most overrated. That place is
Exactly.
a dump.
You know
It's
how hard it
just
is to
cool.
play there though?
That place is a dump. I
Oh,
hate
yeah, but that doesn't
place.
affect the players.
Regardless, Bucks Bengals. I think the Bucks beat them 20-17.
Whoa, hold on. Time out. You're gonna
Wait, what?
listen. I like the pick. I don't have a problem with the
I think
pick.
it's a low scoring
But
game.
the score you just put out there is
Who
Bucks 2017.
the score you put out there is a little
It's
crazy.
a little low.
Yeah, but it is a
Defense
Super
wakes
Bowl.
up.
It is a Super Bowl. Yeah, account for nerves too. He has Joe Burrow making
Look what they did to the
Right.
Chiefs offense.
They're gonna have a little
last year
nerves in
the
their first Super Bowl.
I mean, I guess.
Look what
but-
they did to the Chiefs offense in the Super Bowl last year. Scored nothing.
Yeah, but Tom Brady scored 31 points.
Yes.
Yeah,
They don't have the offense that they had either,
They
though.
threw for like what, 250?
They don't have the offense that they had last year either.
Yeah, they're missing Godwin. They're missing AB. Fournette's banged up.
That's a difference.
Mike Evans gets hurt every other fucking game.
Yeah, that's true too. He might get hurt today.
Gronk gets hurt every other fucking game.
Well, he'll play hurt. He'll play with like a broken arm. He'll just be out there dangling.
Their secondary is horrible.
My Chiefs to win the AFC.
What odds did you get on that?
I got it at like plus 500 when they were like 2-3.
I remember that. I remember you saying that.
I think I have Chiefs Super Bowl plus 500 at the start of the year. 50-2.
Bucks Bengals. Book it. That's it.
That's a wild.
I might bet that.
I mean, if Joe Burrow goes to Super Bowl, I might cry. I actually might cry. Like real men tears. Real man tears.
Little boy tears.
No,
Let's be
like-
honest too. You're a
I
little
mean,
boy.
I might weep like a little boy. Yeah, I might.
You're a
Yeah,
baby boy.
even if he doesn't win?
I don't. If he goes, I might get on my knees and weep like a little boy. I might.
Why do you like this man so much?
Well,
If he was on the Jets, do you think the Jets would be a playoff contender?
no, their roster stinks. But
If they had Jamar Chase,
the
too.
reason I like
The
Joe, the
roster's
reason,
not that
the reason I
bad.
like Joe
The
Burrow
roster's-
so much is because one, I loved him at LSU, and then he got drafted by the Bengals. My roommate from school, his first cousin is married to the Bengals head coach.
His cousin's dog walkers.
No,
right?
it's literally
Blown
it's
smoke,
his
dude.
cousin is married to the Bengals head coach.
Whatever.
It's a direct relationship.
Whatever. Who cares?
So I mean, that's why I was telling you. That's why. Don't ask me questions and get mad at me. That's why. I gave you a reason.
Uh,
To answer your question.
bold take. The Jets make the playoffs next year.
You're on crack.
No, I agree. I 100% agree.
You were both smoking.
They have to. If they don't, the GM is out the window.
What does
Look
that
at
mean?
look. I told you this the other day. On the
I
other
would like
episode.
to smoke
Look
whatever
at,
you're
Look
smoking.
at every single rebuild effort. The third year of the
I-
rebuild is the year they make it.
I think the Jets make the playoffs.
The Jets have picks.
And I think-
they have
I
picks.
think
They have
you're on
cap
and I
space.
think,
You might not be able to swallow pills, but you are on
I
drugs.
100% agree. I 100% agree.
but I think Zach Wilson.
This now you lost me.
No. Zach Wilson will be a top 7 quarterback in the AFC next year.
I really want to
AFC.
take whatever the hell
I'm
you're
even gonna say
taking, man.
NFL. AFC, okay.
Holy shit.
I
In the NFL, he'll be top 13.
I mean, let's
I'm
think
gonna
about
write
it.
this down.
Let's think about it.
Just
They
for a
have.
note for later.
I think Zach Wilson is a problem, and I don't like the
Yeah,
hate that he gets.
I hate Zach Wilson because he misses the easy throws, but he has so much potential. Now he's talking about. But he has.
I don't know what you.
You gotta reshoot the whole episode.
Well, you can just end it before that. You can just cap it.
No, we're gonna.
He goes. Anywho, Zach Wilson is a problem. I love that man.
He has so
He's
much
hot.
potential.
His whole family's hot. I wish his daughter, his sister, whatever,
my
like,
God.
hit me up because she is something.
Him and his girlfriend just broke up too, so he's gonna be a problem next year. He knows he's gonna be a problem.
He's got that. You see, Clint Frazier, when he came into the MLB, completely different scenario, didn't have a girlfriend. Found a girlfriend, and now he's all messed up, can't play baseball anymore. It's if you have a girlfriend,
Why
that is the
this
problem.
Why is this a thing? Why?
That's the problem.
I'm on Jets Twitter. I follow a lot of Jets Twitter accounts.
No, I'm saying,
They're making it a
how do you
huge
know
deal.
the Clint Frazier?
He's a Yankees fan.
Yeah, but like you.
Dude, Zach Wilson broke up with his smoke of a girlfriend. He's gonna
Is she
absolutely
that
go
hot?
on
Was she that hot?
Oh my god, look her up right now, bro.
Is she one of the Mormons?
Yeah, she went to be on.
How did I go at Feathers?
That's your girl, first of all. I don't see what you guys are seeing.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up because that
We
would get
might have
off
to end
on
this
an
episode like
interesting
5 minutes
tangent.
ago.
Yeah. Bucks Bengals Super Bowl.
That's a bold take.
That is
It's a bold take.
My head is